जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय। जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन बल्लवा गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन बल्लवा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन 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 यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना बोलो सारे यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन बल्लवा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सचरी श्रृंखला भक्ति वेदांत गोस्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सचरी श्रृंखला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन विविधि संस्थापकाचार्य कृष्ण कृपा में शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय। नमाचार्य श्री अद्वैत ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री गौर राधा कृष्ण गो गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय। श्री श्री नवदीप द्वारका धाम की जय। श्री धाम मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री श्री यमुना मई गंगमयी की जय। श्री श्री तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की जय। जय बोलो। श्री श्री सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री युग धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। Our loving spiritual master, His divine grace, Savior of the whole world, most merciful, पतित पावन श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। पतित पावन श्रील प्रभुपाद कृष्ण बलराम मंदिर वृंदावन धाम की जय। ललिता विशाखा राधे श्याम की जय। श्री श्री गौर निताय पंच तत्व की जय। पतित पावन श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि। All glories to Sambal devotees. All glories to Sambal devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Gaurang. All glories to His divine grace, Srila Prabhupada. ओम अज्ञानातिमरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जन शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोविष्णं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदामायं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्री गुरु श्री युतपदकमलं श्री गुरुं वैष्णवां च श्री रूपम सागर जातम सागना रघुनाथम वितम तम सजीवम साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजना सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम राधा कृष्णा पादान सहागना ललिता श्री विशाखावितम स। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपी का कांत श्री राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु वैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। टुगेदर एवरीवन। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा लाउडर हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम राम। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भक्ति नैष्ठकी। Before reciting this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is our very means of conquest, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the personality of God and Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supremest human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author, unto Srila Prabhupada, our loving spiritual master. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, _21st chapter. And 15 shlok. This chapter is the gopis glorify Krishna's flute. So all of you please repeat after me. Nadiya, the rivers. Everybody please repeat. Tada, then. Tat, that. Upadharya, perceiving. Mukunda, of Lord Krishna. Geetam, the song of his flute. Avatara, why their whirlpools. Lakshita, manifest. Manabhava, why their conjugal desire. Bhaga, broken. Vega, their currents. Alingana, by their embrace. Sthagitam, held stationary. Urmi bhujay, by the arms of their waves. Murare, of Lord Murari. Grahananti, they seize. Padayugalam, the two lotus feet. Kamala upahara, carrying offerings of lotus flowers. Nadaya tad tat upadharya mukunda geetam. Nadayastada tat upadharya mukunda geetam. Avarta lakshita manobhava bhagana vega. Alingina sthagitam urami bhujer murare. Grahananti pada yugalam kamalo pahara. Nadiyastada tad upadharya mukunda geetam. Avatara lakshita manobhava bhagana vega. Alingena sthagitam urami bhujir murare. Grahananti pada yugalam kamala pahara. हरि बोल, इसको दो ही बोलेगा। थोड़ा जोर से आवाज निकालो। माता जी, थोड़ा आगे कर दो उसको। Translation. Please, all of you know, can repeat. When the rivers hear the flute song of Krishna, their minds begins to desire him, and thus the flow of their currents is broken, and the arms of their waves and their waters are agitated. moving around in whirlpools. Then with the arms of their waves, the rivers embraces Murari's floaters' feet and holding on to them, present offerings of lotus flowers. Purport by Prabhupada's disciples. Even such sacred bodies of water as the Yamuna and the Manas Ganga are enchanted by the flute song, and thus they are disturbed by conjugal attraction for young Krishna. The gopis are implying the sins. Many different types of living beings are overwhelmed by conjugal love for Krishna. Why should the gopis be criticized for their intense desire to serve Krishna in the conjugal relationship? नमाओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपस्ताय भूतले श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारने निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशताने. So, Krishna is known as all attractive. He is very, very attractive. No one is more attractive than Krishna. Ishvaraha Parama Krishna Satchit Ananda Vigraha Anadhir Adhir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Ishwar means the controller. We are controllers, small. One is controlling others. If a husband claims that I am the controller of my house, husband and my wife, and father of children. No, but in the kitchen department is controlled by his wife. He comes, give me one cup of tea, wait for some time. I'm busy doing something else. She's controller. So, Brahmaji is saying, we are all controller, big or small. But Krishna is the supreme controller. One who is the supreme controller, he is very, very beautiful. The 6 opulences of Krishna, Haribol, 6 opulences. Krishna is all beautiful, all fame, all riches. These things belongs, these things possessed by Krishna. Krishna is so attractive that even rivers were attracted to Krishna. Then why gopis were criticized that they are attracted? Gopis actually they were the greatest devotee of Krishna. Gopis didn't care for their families, their husband, their children, their father-in-laws, their mother-in-law. They only care for Krishna. When Krishna used to play his flute, gopis used to leave everything behind and run to hear the Krishna's flute. So Krishna is all attractive. And why Krishna displays this pastime like flutes, this verse is about Krishna's beautiful flute. So that we people, those who are lost in this material world, we are in different degrees, we are all lost here. But one thing we should remember, we do not belong to this material world. This material world is not our home. Sooner or later, we shall be kicked out of here. Me, you, he, she, nobody can stay. We shall be kicked out of here. So, actually, when Krishna appears here, this is his causeless mercy to the fallen souls, like ourselves. Because we have given up our Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. He is our father, mother, everything. Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Dhana Pran. There is saying about Krishna, Tumeva Mata cha Pita Tumeva, Tumeva Bandhu cha Sakha Tumeva, Tumeva Vidya cha Dvarinam Tumeva, Tumeva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Mama Deva Deva. Krishna is the Lord of the Lords. There is nobody beyond Krishna. My dear Lord Krishna, you are my mother, you are my father. You are my friend, you are my brother, you are my education, you are my wealth, you are everything for me. Krishna, who is everything for us, we belong to him. Remember this thing first. We all belong to Krishna. First thing, try to remember, we do not belong to this material world. This material world is not our home. Though we are very attached to this material world, I want to stay here permanently, but this material world is not my home. Sooner or later, I shall be kicked out of here. Not I shall, only but all of you. Slowly, everybody has to leave this world. 6 opulences of Krishna. Strength. Nobody is more strong than Krishna. Krishna, when he was in the lap of his mother, Yashoda, and Putana wanted to kill Krishna to please Kamsa. Krishna was little baby, and this Putana assumed very beautiful form. She was looking like she has come from the spiritual world. Prabhupada used to say that even the demons can change their bodies. And came to Mother Yashoda and Rohini Mata. Can I take your little boy on my lap? They are devotees, pure devotees. Yes, you can. So she took Krishna, took him aside, and she has smeared a poison on her breast. And little boy will suck the breast and he will die. This was Putana's planning. So Krishna sucked her breast and sucked her life here also. No, leave me. Krishna said, to whom I want catch, I will never leave him. Krishna took her life here and Putana died. Krishna is all powerful. Nobody can kill God. Actually, God is only Krishna. Nobody else has claimed that I am God. But Krishna only said, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarva pravartate iti matva bhajante mam uddhavava samanvita. Everything is resting upon me, just like pearls are resting on the string. We all belong to Krishna. He is very powerful. Nobody is more powerful than Krishna. Krishna just displayed, when he was here, he was only 7 years old, that Brijvasi was doing something. He inquired, Baba, what you people are doing? We are preparing to worship Indra. Why? Oh, Indra pour rains and we get food and animal gets fodder. So we have to please Indra, it's very important. So little Krishna said, but Indra pours rain on the river also. There's no need of water on the river. So then, this is his duty. We should not worship him. Krishna wanted to show that who should be worshipped. So Krishna said, then we will worship Govardhan. Govardhan is very nice. Our cows graze there. We get nice things from Govardhan. All right, they worship Govardhan. And Krishna assumed the form, accept all the offerings. And then Indra became very angry. Oh, this boy stopped my worship. See, this is materialism. Indra is also a materialistic person. He is the king of the heaven. So then he said, I will set this Brijbasis right. On the advice of this little boy, Indra couldn't recognize Krishna. But to speak of me, you and he, she. Yes, we can recognize him if we become his pure devotee. Pure devotee means Anna Vilashata Shunnam Gyan Karmadi Anavratam Anukullena Krishnanu Shilnam Bhaktir Uttama. Material desire must be zero. No more material desire. No need of this what you call philosophical speculation. Gyan, karma. We are generally karmis, fruity workers. There's gyan, karma, anavritam. There's no need of knowledge. There's a philosophical speculation. No karma. Anukullena Krishnanu. Which is pleasing to Krishna, that we should be doing. Arjuna, for the pleasure of Krishna, he fought in the battlefield. He didn't want to fight for himself, but Krishna said, you fight. Why to fight? Krishna explained everything in Bhagavad Gita. So, Krishna can be understood only by devotion. Only by, and Prabhupada given us devotion. All of you please remember which kind of devotion Prabhupada has given us. Based on Bhagavad Gita, based on Chaitanya's teachings, based on Bhagavatam. In the Bhagavatam it is mentioned, Sabe pumso paro dharmo yato bhaktir adhokshaje ahaytuki apratihata yayatma suprasidati. This is, we all supposed to perform devotional service to the Supreme Lord. This is our only business. And what kind of devotion? Devotion service to the Supreme Lord is called adhokshaja. Adhokshaja means by we can't perceive the Lord by our blunt materialistic senses. Devotion service to the Supreme Lord should be unmotivated and uninterrupted. No motivation. If people perform some devotion for some material motive, for some material things, that devotion is not given to us by Prabhupada. Prabhupada has given us this devotion you don't have English? जब प्रथम श्रेणी की भक्ति विकसित होती है, when we develop first class devotion service, तब मनुष्य को समस्त भौतिक इच्छाओं, अद्वैत दर्शन से प्राप्त ज्ञान तथा सकाम कर्म से रहित हो जाना चाहिए. Then a person should give up. This Lord is formless, Advait darshan, and no philosophical speculation, and no karmi, no material activities. Sakam means fruitive activities. He should be free himself from them. भक्त को कृष्ण की इच्छा अनुसार अनुकूल भाव से उनकी निरंतर सेवा करनी चाहिए. You know, we should serve Krishna the way he wants us to serve him. He has explained everything in Bhagavad Gita in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we should serve like this to Krishna. But Lord Chaitanya said in Shikshashtaka, Na dhanam na janam na sundarim kavitam ba jagadishika me mam janmani janmani ishvare bhavatad bhaktit ahit vitoi. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers, nor do I want to become a big orator. Then what do you want? I only want your causeless devotional service. No cause, causeless devotional service, birth after birth. This Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, and this is a gift of Srila Prabhupada. Dear devotees, remember, serve Krishna. Some people say that what about our economic problem? It means you have no faith in Krishna. You should have full faith in Krishna. And purpose of life is to return back home, back to Godhead. Not to make a permanent home in a temporary situation. Everything here is of temporary nature. This material world is a temporary. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also saying. But we come to the, Prabhupada said this Krishna consciousness not to fulfill, it's not for to fulfill our material desires. No. It is only to please Krishna. So, if this kind of devotional service we will perform, then what will happen? Gradually, purification is going to take place, and then Ante Narayan Smriti, at the end of our life, we will be able to remember Krishna. So this is the purpose of life. So Krishna can be realized only by devotion. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has explained Raj Yoga, Dhyan Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Sankhya Yoga, so many yogas. But then he is saying in the 18th chapter, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan jasyasmi tatvata tato mam tatvato gyatva vishate tadanantaram. I can be known as I am only by devotion. You know, people have no devotion. This devotion was going away. But India in temple, nobody goes there because Pujari has no devotion. He has no, in one temple we went and we inquired from the Pujari, when you change the dress of devotees? He said, once in Janmashtami. For 1 year Krishna has one dress only. No faith in Krishna, no love for Krishna. That's why nobody goes to Hindu temples. Prabhupada has given us this gorgeous worship of Radha and Krishna, Krishna Balaram, Gaur Nitai. We should worship Krishna very gorgeously. So, purpose of life is to know Krishna, and we can only know Krishna by devotion, by bhakti, by prem. Krishna is all strength, all fame. Now whole world knows Krishna. He is all famous. Nobody is more rich than Krishna. When Krishna was on this planet, you know how many wives he has? 16,108. And he was not keeping all the wives in one godown. They all had his beautiful palace. All staying beautiful palace, and description is there. And each wife has 10 sons. Krishna, all, actually everything. Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhokta Ram Jagatapsam Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. I am the owner, controller, and enjoyer of all the planetary system. The knowledge. Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita in half an hour to Arjuna, which we can't understand in our whole life. Nobody is more knowledgeable than Krishna. Beauty. Krishna was very, very beautiful. And renunciation. Krishna was in Vrindavan. Gopis pran, gopis love Krishna so much. And then Kansakal sent the Akrur. Krishna decided to go to Mathura. No, gopis are dying, he is not attached to anything. So gopis said, my lord, you have decided now to leave Vrindavan, but we won't be able to live without you. So please drive this horse cart above us, and we will have your darshan and give up our bodies. So gopis love Krishna so much. But when he wanted to go, he was not attached to anything. So these 6 opulences of Krishna. So purpose of life is to know Krishna and to go to Krishna, because we are not from here. If someone says, I don't want to go to Krishna, then you will go to the cycle of birth and death. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatare shahinam, iha sansare bahudustare, kripai pare, pahi murare, bhaj govindam, govindam bhaj murmate. This is the recommendation of Lord Shiva. He is saying you are dying again and again, taking birth again and again, coming in the womb of your mother again and again. This is the bad effect of this material world. Now, while you are in this body, just worship Govinda. Chant the name of Govinda. Chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. This is the only purpose. We don't have any other purpose. And thanks Krishna very much, who sent his pure devotee Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada gave us the guidance. Prabhupada gave us the proper guidance. What are you supposed to do here? What is the purpose of life? Purpose of life is not to make a permanent home in a temporary situation, but purpose of life is to return back home, back to Godhead. So flute, Krishna's flute was very sweet. Not flute only, everything in connection with Krishna was very, very sweet. Haribol. There is one song by Vallabhacharya. Is describing the beauty of Krishna. You will be able to maybe come this side. So I am going to sing, not only Krishna's flute is beautiful or attractive, everything in connection with Krishna is beautiful and attractive. So there is a mention here, light is a sari, इधर dark हो रहा है, ये बीच में आ रहा है मंत्र, इसको थोड़ा नीचे करो. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare. So, in this verse, they talk about flute, Krishna's flute was so attractive. Even rivers were attracted. Yamuna, Ganga, they were attracted to Krishna. So what to speak of flute, everything in connection with this Krishna is very, very attractive. Yes, with all respects. हरि बोल, हिलाना नहीं, हाँ ऐसे रखो. अधरम मधुरम वदनम मधुरम अधरम नयनम मधुरम हसितम मधुरम नयन हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं हृदय दूरं गम मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं मधुरा वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं बलितं मधुरं वसनं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं चलित मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं मधुरा बेनुर मधुरो रेणुर मधुरा पानीर मधुरा पादो मधुर पा नृत्यं मधुरं साख्यं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं मधुरा मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं जोर से बोलो भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं मधुरा कर्णं मधुरं तर्णं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं रमणं मधुरं बमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं बमि मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं मधुरा गुंजा मधुरा माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा बीची मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं गोपी मधुरा लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं Ashtam Madhuram, Shishtam Madhuram, Vishtam Madhuradipate Rakilam Madhuram, Madhuram Gopa Madhura, Gavo Madhura, Yastira Madhura, Srishtira Madhura, Dalitam Madhuram, Falitam Madhuram, Madhuradipate Rakilam Madhuram, Madhuradipate Rakilam Madhuram, Adharam Madhuram, Badanam Madhuram, Adhar Nayanam Madhuram, Hasitam Madhuram, Hridayam Madhuram, Gamanam Madhuram, Hridayam Madhuradipate Rakilam Madhuram, Madhuradipate Rakilam Madhuram. Translation: His lips are sweet, Krishna's lips. His face is sweet. Madhuram means very sweet. His eyes are sweet. His smile is sweet. His heart is sweet. His gait is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness. Krishna is the Emperor of Sweetness. His words are sweet. His character is sweet. His dress is sweet. His belly folds are sweet. His movements are sweet. His wandering is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness. His flute is sweet. His foot dust is sweet. His hands are sweet. His feet are sweet. His dancing is sweet. His friendship is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness. His singing is sweet. His yellow cloth is sweet. His eating is sweet. His sleeping is sweet. His beauty is sweet. His tilk is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of the Sweets. His deeds are sweet. His liberating is sweet. His stealing is sweet. His love sports are sweet. His oblations are sweet. His tranquility is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness. His Gunja berry necklace is sweet. His flower garland is sweet. His Yamuna river is sweet. His ripples are sweet. His water is sweet. His lotuses are sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness. His gopis are sweet. His pastime are sweet. His union is sweet, his food is sweet, his delight is sweet, his courtesy is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness. His gopas are sweet, His cows are sweet. His staff is sweet. His creation is sweet. His trampling is sweet. His fruitfulness is sweet. Everything is sweet about the emperor of sweetness. So devotees, Krishna is all sweet. His flute, third one is, his flute is sweet. Everything about Krishna is sweet. Right now, our position is that we have given up such a beautiful Krishna and we are trying to make a permanent home in this miserable material world where everything is of temporary nature. Everything in this material world is doomed to decay. Everything here is temporary. Krishna is eternal. His pastime is eternal. His beauty is eternal. Everything about Krishna is beautiful and eternal. So devotees, we should accomplish the mission of this human form of life. What is the mission of this human form of life? Mission is to practice detachment from this miserable material world and attach ourselves with Krishna. So that at the end of our life we can remember Him. At the end of our life we should leave. The Prabhupada left right here in Vrindavan. How he left? Hare Krishna. This last breath Prabhupada uttered the name of Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we should, that is the perfection of life. Otherwise this life is greatest failure. At the time of departing from this material world, if we are murmuring something, if we are murmuring some woman, the next body will be a woman, some other filthy things are murmuring, we will attain that filthy thing. But we have to remember Krishna. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Antakale cha mameva smarana muktva kalevaram ya prayati samadbhavam yati nisat yantra sanshaya. At the end of departing from this material world, in whichever state one is, he will attain to that state. Our state should be, we were thinking of Krishna at the time of leaving this world. So devotees, Krishna's flute, not only flute, everything. Krishna's this, dirt, this bridge, Raj, this is very sweet. Why? Krishna walked on this Raj. He walked on this, Vrindavan. The liberation, Mukti kahe Gopal se, Meri mukti bataye. Brij Raj ud mastak lage, Mukti mukt khai jaye. So, everything about Krishna is beautiful and wonderful. The message of Srila Prabhupada is, all of you perform devotional service unmotivated and uninterrupted. Don't desire anything, but only desire love of Krishna. My Lord, I only want your love. I don't want anything. प्रेम, जगत में प्रेम ही सार है और बाकी सब बेकार है. We have to learn to love Sri Krishna. This is the gift of Srila Prabhupada. Don't add your comments inside this or that. That is the weakness of your mind. Don't add anything else. Krishna has given pure devotion. Become the devotee. What do you want in return? Nothing. I don't want anything. My Lord, there is one saying, हमें लाख ना करोड़ ना हजार चाहिए. बोलो, हमें लाख. तुम्हें कुछ और चाहिए? ये नहीं, दांत निकाल के तो कर रहा है. हमें लाख ना करोड़ ना हजार चाहिए. हमें लाख ना. हमें श्याम जी, हमें कृष्ण जी तुम्हारा बस प्यार चाहिए. हमें श्याम जी, हमें कृष्ण जी तुम्हारा बस प्यार चाहिए. We want to only love of Krishna. We don't want anything else, because everything else is doomed to decay, is temporary. Only Krishna is eternal. Our souls are eternal. This body is temporary. This body has 6 major changes: take birth, grow, stay stationary, dwindle, and then die. We are not this body. We are within the body's soul. And soul belongs to Krishna. Mame mamso jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana mana shastani indriyani prakritim stani karshati. We all belongs to Krishna. Thank you very much for listening, and all glories to Srila Prabhupada, who gave this beautiful Krishna Bhakti. All of you become pure devotees. Don't desire anything. No Mataji, no Pitajis. Everywhere, unallied devotees. Serve Krishna. Don't desire. Prabhupada said, some people join this ISKCON to go to abroad. What is there in abroad? Hopeless place. People have no peace. Rather, they are in pieces. They want to go to abroad, or they want to marry a white-skinned girl. What is this white-skinned girl? Once a day he is with one husband, tomorrow she will be with another one. One devotee from Delhi, very nice devotee, he married one white girl from Canada. I said, why you did this? So everybody cannot be like you. He was very angry with me. He went to Canada and she kicked him on his back, and now he is living, loitering there. I said, what happened? Oh, she left me. These are, what is the white girl? Only the color is white. Huh? Only shakal, तुम्हारी खाली शक्ल है, पर पल्ले दर्जे की तू बेअकल है. कुछ बुद्धि किसी अकल किसी में नहीं है. भक्ति करो भगवान की बास, जीवन सफल करो. यही प्रभुपाद जी का गिफ्ट है. यही भगवान गौर नित्यानंद ने प्रकट होकर के गिफ्ट दिया. 24 साल की अवस्था में भगवान ने संन्यास ले लिया, और भगवान जो है सिखा रहे हैं हमको. अपनी आचारी प्रभु जीव ने सिखाए. अपना आचरण से हमको शिक्षा दे रहे हैं. मूर्खो, डोंट बी टाइड टू दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड. यू आर नॉट फ्रॉम हियर, यू बिलोंग्स टू मी. बिकम माई डिवोटी एंड कम टू मी. हरे कृष्णा. थैंक यू. हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा, हरे हरे, हरे राम, हरे राम, राम राम, हरे हरे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा. नमा ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णा पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामने. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारणे. हरे कृष्ण. Any question, any comments? Yes, louder. Are speak on the mic. You are Russian?
No, Polish actually.
Polish, Poland, Zinkuya.
You were speaking about devotional service. You were speaking about devotional service, that it should be unmotivated.
Now I am speaking Shastra saying, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying, Krishna saying, Prabhupada saying. I am just repeating.
So, if we perform devotional service,
If we perform
devotional service,
yes,
to please Vaishnavas, who gave us the service,
to
please Vaishnavas, who gave us the service, is this a right motivation?
Abhi Vaishnava, if it's like you serve Vaishnava like Prabhupada, Prabhupada true Vaishnava, you are serving him, you are serving Krishna same. You understand?
I'm pleasing Krishna.
Yes. Any other question, please? No question, no answer. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Yogendra Maharaj ki jai! Maharaj ki jai!
Tomorrow is my Hindi Bhagavatam class. It will be in Balram Hall. And everybody is invited there.